Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So Weapon Fighting Simulator got a massive update a couple days ago. So the new world known as Banshee Snowfield or World 7, whatever you want to call it, has finally come out. So with this update, not only is there a new world, there's actually an entirely new tier of weapon drop known as Eternal. So these are going to be much harder to get than Mythicals. I have yet to get a single Eternal, but they are by far the best and most powerful weapons in the game. So every single zone from World 3 and higher now has an Eternal. So while you're leveling up throughout the game, you may even get one. Anyways, another major thing that was added to the game is, of course, the Advanced Key. So Advanced Key is incredibly overpowered compared to any of the previous ones. 48 million HP, 100% damage increase, and 100% weapon increase is amazing. You do a lot more damage with it. Also, with Advanced Key 1 coming out, you can now use the amazing Master Sword. So I do think the Master Sword actually is a very clean and sleek design. I'm very happy they are now allowing us to actually use it. However, one thing that I think is kind of weird is they released Advanced Key 1, but the Advanced Key spells still don't actually exist in the game. So you can get to Advanced Key, you just can't do any of the Advanced Key stuff, and you can't go any further than Advanced Key 1. Now, I'm going to complain a teeny bit about it. Currently, I think it is much too expensive to get it. It is 1.2 million key. Now, for me, I do have the 2x key game pass. It wasn't too bad to get there. It did take like an hour or two to get that much key. But if you don't have the game pass, it's going to take you like 4 hours to get it, which is kind of ridiculous. The only way to get key is by killing the key chest, of course, and with 2x key, in the very last zone, I only get 1.77k per key chest, which really isn't that much. So it is kind of a struggle for those players who have not bought any game passes. Anyways, let's go over every single weapon from the new egg. So I have pretty much everything but the Mythic and Eternal. So the two commons are going to be the Banshee Sword for 7k and then the Ice Whip for 7k as well. The blue is the Icicle that does 13.1k. The Epic is the Frozen Bat that does 20k. The Legendary is the Glacier that does 30.5k. And then I do have pictures of the Mythic. So the Mythic does 54k. And then the new incredibly powerful Eternal is known as the Icy Dagger and does 81.3k. So hopefully I can get those myself sometime soon, but they are incredibly hard to get. Now, in this new zone, you can finally get the Mythic spell drops. I have only one at the moment, the Artifacts of Valor. This is very powerful, increases your weapon damage by 14%. There is also the Fierce Lightning, increases your spell damage by 30%. This is going to be one of your spells, lasts for 10 seconds. There's also Rainstorm Master, 5 million in 30 seconds is a ton. And then there is also Meteor Strike, which is 2 million in 12 seconds. So the new Mythic spells you can get from the Mega Mobs, but it has like a 0.0003% chance to drop. It is so hard to get Mythic spells in this game right now. And if you're wondering why I am using the Bulwark Shield spell, that is because me and my friend were just farming the new boss. So let's talk about the new boss for a little bit. So this new boss fight is by far the hardest boss fight in the game. If you thought the Water Dragon was really hard with all of its speed, it is nothing compared to this boss. So this boss, you absolutely have to be Advanced Key to do it. You cannot solo it as Advanced Key. You're gonna need friends with you, and it is still incredibly difficult. So one of the most difficult parts is its health is massive at 170 million, and not only is its health huge, it does a ridiculous amount of damage. So it does have a special ability phase where it basically charges up a bunch of blue balls, then he shoots them out in every single direction. These hurt a lot, and the thing about them is they don't despawn after they hit a wall. They just keep on bouncing in between all the corners of the map over and over and over again until they hit a player. So one thing me and my friend have kind of developed is a strategy to dodge most of these ball attacks. If you are getting yourself on top of this lamp in the corner of the boss fight, I don't think you're supposed to be able to do this, but you can kind of do it if you finesse it a little bit. If you're up there, you dodge most of the ball attacks. However, the boss will still hit you, and if a ball is at the exact perfect angle, it can still hit you, but the odds of being hit by them are a lot lower if you are up here. The main struggle in there is dodging all of these attacks because he absolutely spams them. So in reality, I think this boss should either be nerfed a little bit or have the drop rates in the chest increase significantly. It's only a 0.33% chance to get any of the mythical spells from there, so it's a really hard boss fight. For a microscopic chance to even get a spell, I think that's gotta go higher. Anyways, another thing that was added recently is, of course, the amazing auto fight. So auto fighting, basically what it does, as you can see, is taking me around the map. What you're gonna do with auto fight on is you're gonna fight every single mob around the map, essentially, automatically. So this is a very good way to AFK if you want to kill key chests and not just that mega mob by the egg, because this will target key chests, this will target literally everything, and it is a very effective way of getting a lot of spirit shards and just basically AFKing the game and curing a variety of mobs rather than just this one mega one here. Anyways, my last note on the boss fight: if you're doing the boss fight, you really need the Bulwark Shield. It helps so much in there because it absorbs 1 million damage, which is fantastic. Anyways, that is pretty much everything in this update. I really do hope they make mythical spells a little bit easier to get, and overall it is a very interesting update with the Eternal, and then the Master Sword looks great as well. Anyways guys, thank you very much for watching this video. Comment down below if you have any questions, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!